So, a lot of times I get this question: Hey, Manny, what marketing book should I read right now? And I always ask back, hey, what's your current stage of business? Where are you in your business? What exactly are you trying to accomplish? How big is the business? What exactly is the current stage of the business? As in, are you trying to deploy your new product? Are you trying to build a personal brand? What are you trying to do? Depending on the objective, I can suggest a book because I've read the greatest marketing books of all time. I've summarized them on our YouTube channel, on our podcast. I've interviewed some of the greatest marketing minds of all time. And all of that information is available on 2000 Books on the YouTube channel, on the podcast. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to break down which exact book you should be reading right now in current stage of your business. And I've broken this whole list down into different stages or different areas, so you can pick and choose depending on what you are trying to go after. So if you're trying to understand the basics of marketing, then I'm going to suggest the Marketing 101 books, and that's all about how to influence people, and we're going to go over the books in that area. If you're trying to understand the big picture strategy of an online business, then I'm going to give you a completely different set of books that you can go after. Another key area, if you want to build an audience, then there are very specific books for that. If you want to build a personal brand-based business, a very specific set of books for that. And if you want to figure out what marketing channel you want to focus on, well, there's a specific set of books for that. And if you want to figure out how do I get someone to buy, well, there are very specific marketing books for that. And if you want to build a sales funnel, there are specific books for that. And if you want to sell to other people's audience, well, there are books for that too. So we're going to cover almost 8 different areas, and all of this hopefully helps you understand. If you are new in the business, you can see where you should be focusing your energy and time. And if you're established in your business, you can see where you should be reading, what kind of books you should be reading right now. All right, with that said, let's jump into this complete list of books, the greatest marketing books of all time, so that I can help you understand which book you should be reading right now. All right, let's jump right into Marketing 101, which is all about influencing people. And the greatest marketing book of all time, or the greatest book that helps you understand human psychology and behavior and how you can influence it, is the book called Influence by Robert Cialdini. Now, this book is all about being able to influence people, the 6 fundamental principles of influence, and how you can influence people to your way of thinking so that they'll buy your products and services. These are the most basic principles of human influence. So you can never go wrong with this stuff. The next book I want to talk about is Biology, which is by Martin Lindstrom. And this explains to you this understanding why people buy and not the reason why they might tell you why they're buying. So this is actually a book from the field of neuromarketing, where they actually studied brain scans to understand customers' buying behaviors. Because a lot of times what happens is customers might actually buy for a different reason compared to what they tell you. So this book explains exactly why people are buying. And I did a podcast interview with Martin Lindstrom about this book. So if you're interested, the link is right here. The next book is Brainfluence by Roger Dooley, and this helps you understand the subconscious behaviors that really trigger the customer to buy anything, and how you can focus your marketing on that subconscious part of the customer's brain. This Brainfluence book was written by Roger Dooley. Again, I did a podcast interview with Roger Dooley, and you can find the link to this right here. Another great book, Start With Why by Simon Sinek. I did a whole YouTube book summary of Start With Why. So the book is all about understanding that you must start with why. You must start with understanding why you're doing what you're doing, and you must be able to communicate that to your audience. You must be able to communicate that to your tribe in order to be able to build trust with them, in order to build a following. That's exactly what Apple did, and Simon Sinek explains that in detail in this book. So Start With Why. The link to the YouTube video is right here. You can click on this mind map, and if you want this mind map, just go to 2000books.com/bonus. That's where I keep all the bonus material I talk about in my YouTube videos. The next set of books I want to talk about is understanding the big picture, the big strategy of an online business. Okay, so the first book, this is not just a book for online business, but this is a book for any kind of marketing. And that book is The 22 Immutable Laws of Marketing. This book might as well have been in the Marketing 101 zone, but that's fine. 22 Immutable Laws of Marketing by Al Rice and Jack Trout, one of the greatest books ever written on marketing. And these are 22 of the greatest laws of marketing ever. It's a really small book, but a great read. And these laws of marketing will never change, whether it was 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, or 2020. The laws of marketing do not change. The application can change in different ways. Well, how social media has evolved, how email marketing has evolved, how online marketing has evolved, all that stuff will change, but the laws of marketing will not change. And this is one of the greatest books ever written on how to do marketing the right way. I did a summary of this book, a quick summary of this book, where I talk about one of the biggest laws of marketing, and that link to that video is right here as well in this mind map. The next great book I want to talk about is Permission Marketing with Seth Godin, or by Seth Godin. And here's the thing. What Seth Godin explains in this book is that there are two kinds of marketing: interrupt marketing and permission marketing. Interrupt marketing is all about running ads and interrupting people's experience, while permission marketing is where you get permission from people to be able to communicate with them. So this video that you're watching right now is an example of permission marketing. You're watching this video because you actually decided you wanted to, not because someone pushed an ad down your throat. And that is Permission Marketing 101. Now, here's one of the fundamental ideas of marketing. Marketing is a game of trust building, and marketing is a game of repetition. The more you can repeat your message, the more you can be in front of your message, in front of your customers, the more trust you will build, and the more you're likely to be able to sell to them. So permission marketing is one of the cheapest ways to get in front of your customers, to be able to sell to them. And email marketing is one of the best tools to do that. And I did a complete summary of permission marketing on our YouTube channel as well. The link is here in this mind map as well. All right, the next book I want to talk about is Jab, 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 Right Hook by Gary Vaynerchuk, which explains how to do content marketing in today's noisy world. Because content marketing is ultimately a game of educating the customer. The more you are able to educate the customer, the more you trust you build, and the more you will be able to ask for a sale. So the more you give, the more you can ask. That's the whole concept. It's an analogy with boxing, where jab, jab, jab are the easy punches before you throw the right hook, which is the hard punch. So think about content marketing like exercise and education, and you keep on educating until at some point you're able to build trust enough that you can ask for a sale. And the summary of this book is again linked up in this mind map. You can go to 2000books.com/bonus, get the mind map, and get all of these book summaries right there, linked up right there. Next great book is the One-Page Marketing Plan by Alan Deb. This is a great book. It actually really simplifies everything that goes around in the online marketing world today. It simplifies it into a one-page plan, as in what exactly is the customer going through? What is the customer's journey? What is the customer's life cycle? And how marketing fits into each of these different stages. I actually did 8 big ideas on this book and talked about a lot of great ideas. One of my favorite ideas in the book is how to become a high growth business. Alan Deb talks about that idea in this book, and it's a great understanding for anyone who's trying to understand the big picture, the strategy of building an online business. All right, the next book is The 4-Hour Workweek, one of the greatest books in the field of marketing / personal development / entrepreneurship, I would say, because it teaches you a business model, as in a way of looking at the world where you can build a business based around your passions, and you can enjoy a location-independent lifestyle where you don't really have to be in one place to do the work. Now, the idea of 4-hour work week, the title, I'm not sold on. I don't believe anyone is working 4 hours a week for extended periods of time while they're enjoying their life and while they're actually doing some great work or while they're running a great business. That's not usually how it works. If you want to build a lifestyle-based business, if you want to build a location-independent business where you can work from anywhere in the world or you can work during any times of the day, then this book is really, it gives you a very good overview of what kind of businesses you can start so that you can build a lifestyle around your business. Now, I want to caution you, don't start to think that once you start the business within a month or 2 or 3, you will have a 4-hour work week. That will take a long time. The whole idea of 4-hour work week to me is flawed. I don't believe in the 4-hour work week, but the way Tim Ferriss explains it, as in how you can live your life today, enjoy your life today, rather than defer all the fun when you're retired, when you're 65. That is the key here, so that you can build a business where you can enjoy life on your terms. So Really great book. I did a summary of this as well, and the link is here in this mind map. The next book, Duct Tape Marketing by John Jantsch. Now, this is a complete marketing funnel analysis. Really, John Jantsch gives you the nuts and bolts of how to go from top to bottom when it comes to a marketing funnel. From the top, from the time a customer doesn't, or a lead doesn't even know about you, all the way to making them a customer and then making them a repeat customer. John Jantsch is a marketing genius, and I interviewed him on our podcast. Duct Tape Marketing is a great book that I highly recommend for anyone who's trying to build, who's trying to understand the big picture of online marketing, the big picture of not only online marketing, but marketing in general, because the customer lifecycle and the marketing funnel concept doesn't really change. The application and the tools will change as you go. The next book, Content Inc. This is all about how to build a business using the power of content marketing, just from content marketing alone. And there are different stages of building a content marketing business. There are different ways to build a content marketing business. And Content Inc., this book by Joe Pulizzi, it explains exactly what the different stages are, how you should go about building a business using the power of content marketing alone. The next book, Utility by Jay Baer. I interviewed him on our podcast as well. The link is here in this mind map. And the key understanding from Utility, from the book Utility, is that marketing is not about hype. Marketing is not about screaming from the top of a building at the top of your voice, telling people to buy. Instead, marketing is about helping people. Marketing is about helping people solve their problems. What am I doing here right now? What am I helping you with? I'm helping you decide which marketing book you should read. That is marketing, not by just screaming and saying, hey, you should buy my product, you should buy my product, you should buy my product. Utility explains how you should actually educate your customer so that you can sell to them. What is the whole point of marketing? Educating the customer so that you can sell to them. And Utility does a great job of explaining how to do that. Next great book, Purple Cow by Seth Godin. I did a summary of this book a long time back. The link is right here. And the key understanding in Purple Cow is that in some ways, marketing is about creating products so remarkable that they spread themselves. So marketing is built into the product rather than having to think about marketing afterwards. You build products so remarkable, so different, like a purple cow that would stand out in any field. You build products so dynamic, so different that the idea spreads all by itself. Another great book, Trust Agents by, now Trust Agents is all about building trust with your audience. This book is by Chris Brogan. I interviewed him for another one of his books called Impact Equation, which we'll talk about later. The whole idea of Trust Agents is how can we build trust with our audience in today's noisy world? So a lot of great books here just on understanding the big picture and strategy of an online business. Hopefully now you can see which book to pick, which book to read when you're trying to understand the big picture or strategy of an online business. Now let's go to the next phase of this and try to understand, okay, what books to read if you're trying to build an audience. If you're trying to build an audience, Tribes by Seth Godin is highly recommended. I did a summary of that as well. You can check out the link here in this podcast. This book is all about how to create a tribe of followers, how to create those 1,000 true fans who will follow you, who will trust you, who will believe in you, who will fight for you. Who are these people? How can you build a tribe so strong that no matter what you do, these people will be there with you and they will help you spread your message. They will stand with you. Their values are aligned with you. And that is exactly what an audience is in some ways, right? So if you want to build an audience, you actually are building your tribe. And Seth Godin explains the whole process in a lot of detail. The next book on building an audience is Crush It by Gary Vaynerchuk. Now, in this book, Gary Vaynerchuk talks about the idea of how we can use content, how we can use content to build a business around our passion. If you create relentless content, you will build an audience around your passion, and then you will be able to monetize that passion. So this book is all about building an audience so you can monetize the audience. Next book, Impact Equation by Chris Brogan. I did an interview with Chris Brogan. The link is right here in this mind map. This book is all about how to craft your message, your story, your idea so that it will spread, so that it will impact people and they will want to engage with you. They will want to listen to you. They will want to take action. They will build trust with you. So it's all about how you can craft your message, craft your story so you can impact the people properly. Next book, Known by Mark Schaefer. I did an interview with him, and that video interview is on our YouTube channel. The link is right here. This book is all about how you can build a personal brand, how you can become known in any field today, in any field of endeavor online today, and how you can build a following of tribe, a following around your idea in today's noisy world. So all of that is explained in this book, Known by Mark Schaefer. Next big area is if you want to build a personal brand-based business, what books should you read? Well, one of those fundamental reads is Expert Secrets by Russell Brunson, because he explains how not only do you build a personal brand, but how do you monetize that personal brand. Another great book is Crush It by Gary Vaynerchuk, which we just talked about. It's all about how to build a business around your passion and how to build your personal brand. And then again, Crushing It by Gary Vaynerchuk, it actually shows you examples of how other people have built their personal brand and built their businesses around it. So a lot of great books by Gary Vaynerchuk on these topics. All right, the next area of focus is which marketing channel. If you want to identify which marketing channel to focus on, then there's actually one book that I highly recommend, which is Traction. This Traction helps you understand that you shouldn't be spraying your effort, your marketing effort all over the place. You should be picking a channel, you should be picking your growth metrics, and you should just go after it. Your marketing channel is not your business. It's separate, but for a lot of people, the channel becomes the business, and that's not how you want to, that's not the position you want to be in. So Traction will help you understand which marketing channel to go after, to focus on. Known is another great book which will help you understand how to pick the right marketing channel to go after when you're building your audience, when you're building your tribe. And again, Crush It is another great book on helping you understand the right marketing channel for your message, picking the right marketing channel for your message. All right, now let's talk about how do you get someone to buy? What are some of the key books that can help you understand how to get someone to buy? And there's a lot of great books on this topic, one of which is Making an Offer. One of the fundamentals when it comes to being able to sell online or to sell anywhere is to be able to make the right kind of offer. And in this book, Mark Joyner talks about, the book is called Irresistible Offer by Mark Joyner. And he talks about how to craft an offer that people will line up for, that people will want to buy, how to create the perfect offer. An example of a perfect offer was Domino's. When Domino's said, hey, we'll deliver your pizza in 30 minutes or it's free. That is a perfect offer. Not we will deliver your pizza in 30 minutes. That's not the perfect offer. That's an irresistible offer when you say, hey, we'll deliver your pizza in 30 minutes or it's free. That is exactly that's how an offer should be designed. And that's what Mark Joyner teaches us. How do you craft an irresistible offer? The next set of books are in the field of copywriting, which is all about getting someone to buy. How do you influence people with your words so they will take action? Right? How do you explain the benefits of your products or services to your customers so that they will want to take action, so that they will want to become a lead, they will want to become a customer, they will want to engage with you? A lot of great books on this topic, on the topic of copywriting. Ultimate Sales Letter by Dan Kennedy is a great book. The Adweek Copywriting Handbook by Joe Sugarman, another great book. The Copywriter's Handbook by Robert Bly, another great book on copywriting. How to Write a Good Advertisement by Victor Schwab, one of the classics in copywriting. And Breakthrough Advertising by Eugene Schwartz, another classic in the field of copywriting. So copywriting is a big field, a lot of great books on the field of copywriting, and this is all about getting someone to buy. How do you influence people using just the power of your words so that they will want to buy? All right. Now, if you want to advertise or sell to your audience, there's quite a few other books that you should consider. This is all under the umbrella of getting someone to buy. Invisible Selling Machine is one of them. This book is all about email marketing. It's by Ryan Deiss, who's the founder of Digital Marketer, and I'm actually one of his members in his War Room Mastermind. So it's a great book. It explains exactly how you do marketing, how you do email marketing the right way. Great book on that topic. Another great book, Expert Secrets by Russell Brunson, and he teaches you how to sell using webinars. Another great book, .com Secrets, which teaches you how to create sales funnels so you can sell to your audience. Another great book, Launch by Jeff Walker. This is all about how do you launch your product from going from scratch, where you may not even know much about what product you want to build, all the way to building the right product and selling it to your audience and making a lot of money using the principles of launch. How do you launch? He has a complete online formula or product launch formula, which he calls product launch formula. And it's a great formula on how do you convince people to buy using this launch formula. Now, this book, Launch, I summarized it back a few months ago, and you can find the summary of that on our YouTube channel. The link is right here in this mind map as well. All right, more books. How do you build sales funnels? .com Secrets, great book. Understanding what a funnel is and how to move your customer through the different stages of your sales funnel. .com Secrets was written by Russell Brunson, who's the founder of ClickFunnels, a funnel building software. Another great book on sales funnels is Duct Tape Marketing, because it actually shows you the complete 7-step overview of a customer lifecycle and the sales funnel itself. Actually, I should add the other book, One Page Marketing Plan, because that also helps you understand how a funnel is laid out. All right, next is how do you sell to other people's audience? One of the great books on that is Integration Marketing, so that you can integrate your product with someone else's marketing effort. Now, one of the reasons why Microsoft is such a great success or became such a great success was because they integrated their software with PC makers, and now the PC makers are doing all the marketing for them. That was one of the genius moves that Bill Gates had, where he integrated the software such that PC makers are doing all the hard work of marketing their software in some ways, because whenever you're selling a PC, you are already selling that software with it. So this is the key to integration marketing, where someone else is doing the selling for you. Another key to selling to others' audience, another great book is Launch. Launch teaches you how to do affiliate marketing, how to get affiliates to basically sell your products, and how to get them to promote your products to their audience. Another great book on selling to other people's audience is Expert Secrets by Russell Brunson, where he talks about finding your dream 100 affiliates and selling to their audience, usually using the power of webinars. Now, you probably got a lot of interesting book ideas from this video, but if you are trying to build an online business, if you're trying to build a business that will need the power of online marketing, I invite you to apply for my coaching program, which I have just opened up right now for a few select people. If you are interested, go to 2000books.com/apply. Please fill out the application form, and if I believe your application is good, I will reach out to you and we will have a phone conversation about your application. All right, guys, I'm looking forward to working with you. I'm looking forward to helping you build your online business. If that's what you want to do, make sure to apply to my coaching program, 2000books.com/apply. All right, guys, talk to you later. Bye-bye.